And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Tari Easton is out there. Thompson. And it's Şengün in at center. And for Oklahoma City, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. Offensive rebound. The 3 from KD. No good with the tip. Here's Oklahoma City now. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans, not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen. My goodness, the answer from deep, Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The 3 from KD. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Smith against Holmgren. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. KD against Williams, and it goes down 2 points. Durant's got 5.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
SGA surveying the defense. The shot, no good. Houston's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Scooped up, and Smith with the stuff.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Şengün, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land. 6 points for him.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
And obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. And it's Mitchell in for Dort. Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Tari Easton. Now here's Williams. His last outing, he had 8 points. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 5 now.
I'll tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
Thompson outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. No good on the shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
SGA against Thompson. Pass to Williams. Mitchell outside. Fires from the line. It's hauled in by Adams. The Rockets leading. KD with it. Williams picks him up. Williams with the block.
That's just tremendous defensive intensity from J-Dub. That is a nice block.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it's the Rockets with the ball. After the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a 2 from Smith. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Thompson against SGA. Wiggins outside. Over in the corner, Williams. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Count it. He's got 7.
Not sure why they sagged off him in that distance. He is very good in the mid-range.
SGA, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson passes to Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He finishes with... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Steven Adams is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Shepard, and it's Okogie in at the 2-guard spot. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Here's Okogie. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Adams' shot is good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Wallace. Drills the 3-pointer. Wallace has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Okay, hold on.
Here's Shepard. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a change for the Rockets. Capella's checked in. Now here's Wallace. 9 points last game. Good on the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you guys.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
How about the athleticism of Josh Okogie on that dunk? Wow, that's eye-popping.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. Trailing by 4. For 3, Holmgren bangs home the trifecta. Holmgren's got 6.
Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend. Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Now, here's George. Still without a basket.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Houston making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Kevin Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Thompson in for Josh Okogie. KD on the wing, defended by Dort.
Easy money for the Slim Reaper. Nice finish.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Rebound by Smith. Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And Thompson kicks to Smith. Şengün inside. Working on Holmgren. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Here's Thompson following the basket by Lou Dort.
Wow.
Over Wallace. A rebound by Mitchell. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Thompson. Another miss by Houston. The Thunder have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Wiggins passes to Dort. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. To the middle. A powerful flush by Durant.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
Wallace looking for an opening. From outside off the mark. The Rockets shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Durant gets it done inside.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. For Houston, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Can't connect from long distance.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Shepard. Out to Smith from outside the arc. Rebound by Mitchell. The Thunder with the lead.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Wallace outside. That will count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
And for that game against the Pelicans, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. You know, that's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Chet, it seems like upsets happen every week. And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
See their offense flowing tonight.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. In the corner, Smith with it. Over Holmgren. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just one on the basket from Smith. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
KD's shot is good. Durant's got 17.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Another miss by SGA.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
And that one's good. Durant.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
And it's SGA missing.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Şengün against Hartenstein. Here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. And it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Hits it from 3-point range.
If you let Jalen Williams get to his spots in the catch and shoot, good night, folks.
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
On the wing, Williams. From the arc. Drills it from outside. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Outside, KD. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. SGA on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half, hasn't found the range since.
That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Dort. And a switch here also for Houston. Shepard's checked in for Tari Eason. Thompson in the corner. Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Guys, back to you.
All purpose. Thank you, Allie. KD on the wing. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. KD's got 22.
Boy, that's his second 3. First of this half, though.
It's stolen by Smith.
Ow.
To the inside. Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Holmgren. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Holmgren's got 7 points here in this quarter. On the wing, Thompson. Outside, KD. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Mitchell with it. Now Smith defending. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Now, if you're going to make contact with Jalen Williams, you've got to hit him. This guy is so strong, he can convert it.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins is checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Cason Wallace in for Mitchell. Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. Okogie's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. 13 points up at the end of the period. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Alperen Şengün. He's out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Shumpert out there with Adams, and it's Okogie in at the shooting guard position.
Now, this is an aspect of his game that Josh Okogie continues to hone and refine. If he can get that jumper working, look out.
Shots good by Williams.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Finney-Smith, and he lays it straight in.
Dorian Finney-Smith using that athleticism, the size, the length, the rim touch to go through contact. Nicely done.
Back to Wallace. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The shot's good, and the Thunder lead by 12.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Shepherd the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Right side, Williams. Williams trying to break free. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 21.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior.
Timeout.
This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. Houston also making some changes. Durant comes in for Adams. And it's Thompson in for Josh Okogie. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Williams for 3. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. A different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Alex Caruso comes in for George. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Cason Wallace. The Rockets also changing it up. Smith checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Shepard. Rockets trail by 9. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. The shot is good!
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
Williams outside.
He's useful for defense at this point.
SGA up top. He's covered by Thompson. SGA with the throwdown.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
He doesn't get the second one.
What we are watching with Kevin Durant, guys, is simply greatness. This guy will go down as one of the greatest scorers the game has ever seen.
Cleared away by Eason. Rockets trail by 8. Outside, Smith. And there's the 3.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3. Smith there for the rebound.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Durant, nice use of the glass on the finish.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
SGA fires. All right, here's Williams, and it's out of bounds. And last touch by Durant.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass.
That could have sold the game,
That's
bro.
what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And the Thunder making a switch here. George checked in.
J-Dub coming up big in the team's biggest moments. Go ahead, young sir.
Şengün with a screen on SGA. Oh, what a play inside.
Nerves of steel, Mr. Şengün.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Thompson. SGA.
Come on.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
These trips to the foul line are how you protect a lead and grow it. Got to knock these in.
Here's Thompson. Smith driving inside.
You have to be careful if Chet Holmgren's around defensively. This guy's such a good shot blocker. But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Smith, good.
Playing with confidence. Smith wants to be a guy that this team can rely on.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Holmgren rips down the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Durant inside. He's guarded by Williams. Gets it to go. Down low. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Eason. Ah, he parachutes in for the putback. And so they foul intentionally. It's the first that makes it a 7-point lead.
That's not, I don't think three's gonna happen.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game.
Three's not happening for him. Yeah, three's not happening. Wow. This was a putback dive.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we...
25. Wow. Katie with 30 ball. Okay, this is actually realistic though. Katie would probably chop a 30 ball on the Thunder. 2 threes though. I'd say he shot like 4 threes with that. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Make sure to like and sub for more. Next might be a Fortnite video. I see.